We have ourselves a final. America against the Netherlands. So, I mean, before I really sort of recap what happened in those two semi-finals, I've just looked at, the Women's World Cup overall. I've done my best to try and watch the games. It's been impossible because the World Cup is coinciding with the Copa America, with the AFCON as well, which has been insane. And I didn't even have time to watch the Under-21 Euros. But I did my best to definitely catch the games, and I watched both of the semi-final games, and I was very impressed. The America-England game was a really good game. That was a really good game to watch, and I think that's what Kalanka, one of the one third of the Talking Tactics crew podcast, drops every Tuesday. What he said is that don't watch the women's game expecting to see a Maradona, a prime Ronaldo, a Messi, and Mbappe and so forth. You're not going to get that. It's a different kind of game played differently. Now, once you think that, you're like, I get it now. Because for the women's game, before I get into the semi-finals, it's very much about passing. There is more passing. There is much more emphasis on team play. And you can definitely see the focus on strategy, organization, spacing, and positioning within the women's game. Whereas I think in the men's game, it's faster, it's quicker, and you definitely see more instances of individuality and individual skill than you do in the women's game. So, but it has definitely improved. I mean, my gosh, like when I first saw the women's game, I was like, nah, I can't watch this. I mean, I'm sorry, the quality wasn't there, but it has improved so much right now. So when I watch, I'm like, oh no, this is actually a very good game. And so first of all, America against England, really good game, quality game. And I think that's what you're seeing from the American side. And maybe this was because they didn't have the pink head or purple head. I'm colorblind between pink and purple. The purple head and sensation Megan Rapinoe playing, but America definitely were more conservative. And I think you could definitely see what their game plan was. They went ahead, just trying to hold it. 1-1, okay. Let's try and get that goal, got 2-1. So once you got into 1, like, boom, we can keep it. So America never really tried to push to get the third or the fourth. And I think once they were at 2-1, they were very much happy and confident in their ability to hold England and be defensive. But it's almost counted against them because England definitely pushed. And I think England definitely got at them. I think you already saw, Morgan, who was really pretty much like the spearhead of the attack. So really how rule was, let me just get the ball, hold it, buy time, bring people in, win a foul, and so forth, and just eat time away from it. But I think you saw that whole thing. I think it was Jill Scott who gave it in. So I think it's I can't remember the lady, the striker for England. She put it in, but of course it was VAR. But now, if you have a penalty against the defending champions, you can't miss. I'm sorry. Like, I know that, penalties, you win some, you score some, you miss some now. Sorry. You just can't miss. And I think what's made it worse is this was the third penalty that England had missed. Their main penalty taker had already missed twice, and therefore they wanted someone else to take it. So, but my whole issue there is that I think this is what they alluded to. Your striker, your top scorer, and so forth, take that penalty. If he misses, it's cool. Take the penalty. You're the best finisher. You are the striker. You are the finisher. You should step up and take that penalty. Because even if you miss, it's cool. It's fine. It happens. But that would make more logical sense. If you're changing penalty taker, because your penalty taker has missed twice, go with the other one. But I just think that was just, England only have themselves to blame. And to get the red card as well, only themselves to blame. But I think it was great game management by America, who just said, you know what? We don't have to push ourselves. And I think they were very smart in how they were able to psychologically wear down England, frustrate them, and just keep on working those fouls. So this is going to be a very tough American team to beat. So the Netherlands, Sweden cannot complain that they got taken out. I think Sweden they were super conservative, super defensive, and I think they were playing for it for penalties. By the time it got to extra time, they were saying, "No, well, let's get to penalties." Netherlands were the only team that were really interested in winning, and I think the way they were really hustling Sweden, the way they were really pushing them forward, I think really was what made it very hard for Sweden to cope. And I think very impressed with the Netherlands side, very impressed with the Netherlands. And I think you have to keep in mind that this is the first time they've ever been in a final. It's the first time that they've ever been in a final. So it was Groningen who scored the winning goal. But I'm just trying to find her name now. Yes, Shanice van der Sanden. Shanice van der Sanden. I think when she came in, she completely changed the dynamic of Netherlands. I was thinking, why didn't she start? But then it was perhaps a smart move by the manager where it's like, you know what, she is great to come on when they're slow. And I think because the Swedes were getting a lot slower and much more tired, Shanice van Sanden, her speed, her ability on the ball, and her crossing ability, I think proved a problem for a tired Swedish side. But I think Netherlands deserved to go through. They were constantly pushing for the goal. They didn't want to go to penalties. And I think how they kept on walking Sweden, creating opportunities, creating chances, Sweden just did not really have any kind of response for them. And Sweden they were very meek offensively. So USA, Netherlands, I'm still rolling with America. I just feel that, the Netherlands, they are inexperienced of this football, first time ever in a final. I think it was the first time ever in a semi-final. So the first time in a final, I think it's going to be tough for them. But my thing about this is this: America are the favorites, clear favorites. They should win, and I believe Megan Rapinoe, she's actually going to be making her return to the squad. So everything is pointing to America winning. But don't ever underestimate your opposition. This is probably going to be one of the trickiest games for America because France, they're top ranked, so you're already prepared for them. England, they're the top ranked, so you're prepared for them. Netherlands are not top ranked. So and once ever you underestimate your opposition, that can be a danger. All the pressure is going to be on America. Netherlands are playing with house money. They're playing with house cash. Nobody expected them to be here. So whatever happens, Netherlands have already scored a victory. So they're like, no, we've already made it. But trust me, when the referee blows the whistle and they get into the pitch and it's the final, Netherlands will forget that, oh my gosh, like let's just compete. They will want to win because then I know that, my God, we are so close to bloody winning a flipping World Cup for the Dutch women's team. Whereas the Dutch men's team for so long have been complete garbage. Obviously, they're getting better now. I think this would definitely be a huge thing for the Netherlands. I mean, whatever the case may be, they are returning back home like to an amazing welcome. They will be received superbly well. So even if they lose, coming second, getting silver, I think is an outstanding achievement because people thought Germany was supposed to be in the final. People thought Japan was supposed to be there. People thought Sweden was supposed to be there. But so Netherlands were there. So I think for Netherlands, all they have to do is enjoy yourselves, and just keep in the game. Just maintain and keep in the game and see what happens. For where America are concerned, I definitely think that they should be a bit more offensive. I think it will be dangerous if they do try and use their game management. They're very good at game management, but I think if they have the same approach that they had against France, especially the same approach against England where they're not really pushing for the goal. They are looking much more for containment. And let's say they go a goal up and they start to now set back. I don't think that'd be wise because I think this Netherlands team has shown that they know how to attack. They know how to pass the ball well. They know how to move the ball well. And I think if you're not bringing in a Shanice van der Sanden in there, I think she just changes the whole dynamic of the team. So I do feel that it is imperative that America, they take them seriously. They don't underestimate them. But I feel that they should look more for Morgan, Carly Lloyd when she obviously comes and she's not a starter, and definitely Rapinoe. I think Rapinoe and Morgan should definitely look to take the game to the Netherlands, play higher up, and really try. So if let's say America go one goal up, they have to look for the second. Not expose themselves, but they should forcibly, actively look to get a second, because I think it's dangerous if they say, okay, 1-0, let's chill, let's step back. So, but with that being said, man, I'm still rolling with America to take this. You know, I feel America too strong. They're too experienced. They're better prepared. And I think their experience, because I'm not really big on experience, because I think it's a World Cup final, anyone can win. But I feel in this case, America's experience, I think, is going to be what will win them through. And I do see this perhaps being probably a 1-0 to America. I think America probably win this 1-0 by the solitary goal. But whatever the case may be, I think it's going to be a great final, an exciting final. And if America do win, Trump said he's going to send the invitation. So Trump said, oh, you have to win. So if they do win, Trump sends out the invitation. Will they accept the invitation? And how many people are actually going to go? That's going to be interesting. All right. Peace out. Your boy Half Hope's Hot, the YouTube channel, is out. TV reviews, movie reviews, anime reviews, comic book reviews, and all that good entertainment stuff and some extras. It's out there. So click in the description box below for the link to the YouTube channel to subscribe, or just click over here to head to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the Half Hope's Hot.